I'm going to pull up last night's homework. Excuse me. All right, here we go. Can everybody see these answers? Let me get it situated first. All right. Do I need to make these bigger for anybody? Does that help? Remember, you didn't have to do the shading on number 2. Make sure you do have both answers, though. I need the fraction form and the decimal form. So go ahead, give me a thumbs up when you're done with that first page. All right, Jaden. Logan, you with us? Uh-oh. Logan got cut out. All right. Logan and Carrie, y'all just let me know when y'all are ready, when you're done with this first page. All right, Carrie. All right, here we go. Page number 2. There's number 14. How many of you got number 14 correct? Yeah, all right. Remember that multiplication sign means let's put it down for number 18. Give me a thumbs up when you are done. Gentlemen, how you looking? Did you finish?
Yay. I need to go get my page.
What's up, Tillman?
Can y'all hear us?
Yes, we can hear you.
I need to go get my book.
Oh yeah, hurry. You gotta bring it to class. Solomon, we graded the paper here, your homework from last night. So if you have your book open to page 303, I'm gonna let you go ahead and grade those. Check your answers. Give me a thumbs up when you are done with this page. Woohoo! All right, here is this one. You get number 14 correct. All right, I'm gonna scroll down a little bit. Oh, here comes Logan. He's coming back. All right. Sounds good. All right. So we'll have to come back and you can watch this video later if you weren't able to check your homework. Logan and Tillman, if you weren't able to get the answers, I'm going to put this video up on Google Classroom so you can go back and look at your answers. Does anybody have questions on page 303 or 304? Maybe one that you missed and you're like, I don't know. Carry on.
When at the bottom of the first page, I don't get how to multiply, like how to multiply the bigger number. Like there's a bigger number on the top of the little number.
You talking about like a number, like number 10 maybe?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do number 10 together. It's 20.
Miss,
Yes.
something's wrong with the computer. It's doing something. Oh, there it goes. There it goes.
All right. Can y'all see my whiteboard here now? Okay, awesome. So it's 21.8 times 0.2. Now the first thing this time we don't have to round it. Solomon,
Is that, what page are we on number 10?
page 303. This is from homework.
Ah,
Carrie had a question about one of the problems.
I
Carrie L, we're going to multiply this just like there weren't any decimals there right now, okay? We'll talk about the decimals after we multiply. So pretend like you're just multiplying 218 times 2. Here we go. 2 times 8, that's 3. 3 times 1 plus 1, that's 3. 2 times 2 is 4. And remember, if my second number right there is a 0, do I even have to do the second level there of multiplication? No, because it's all going to be zeros right there. So here we go. How many decimal places do I have decimals in? Well, there's 1 right here. I go to the 10th place, so there's 1 decimal place. Here I go to the 10th place again, so that's 2 decimal places that I have to move my final answer decimal 2 places. So therefore my answer is 4.36. Was it the decimal that was throwing you off, Ariel? What was throwing you off?
Multiplication. I didn't know. Like,
Well, does it just look at the numbers just like you were multiplying them without the decimals. Once you get your final answer, then that's when you come back and tag on that decimal. So don't worry about the decimal first. Wait until you get the final answer. 46. I got you.
there was another question I had.
What
It
number?
was a number 12.
Okay, let's do number 12 real quick. 0.25 and 1.3. Whoa. 0.25 is smaller than 1.3. Does 1.3 have to go up top? What do you think? Does the bigger number have to go on top when we're multiplying? No, it doesn't. When I'm multiplying decimals, do I have to make sure my decimal places line up? Logan? When I'm multiplying decimals, do my decimals have to line up? Like when I'm adding decimals, 5.5 and 4.4, do I have to line up those decimals?
No.
Not when I'm multiplying. So carry out, it is okay that the bigger number is on the bottom for this one right here. Again, we're just going to multiply like there were no decimals there in the first place. And then we'll talk about the decimal at the end. Logan?
Wouldn't 0.25 be 0.4?
Not 0.4.
What would it be?
You're starting to think about what is 0.25 as a fraction, and that would be 1/4. 0.4 and 0.25. 0.4 is like 40, so that's not the same as 0.25. I think you were starting to think about the fraction. All right, so we go. Let's multiply 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times 2 plus 1 is 7. 3 times 0 is 0. Carry my 0. Let's do the hundreds place. Excuse me, tens place. 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 0 is 0. 5, 12, 3, and then that's just 0 there. Okay, Curiel. Now, here's where we go back and get our decimals. In this number right here, I go 2 places in the decimal. So I need to go 2 places here. And this number, I go 1 decimal place, so I need to go 3 total. Therefore, my answer is 0.325. Does that make a little bit more sense now, Carrie Ellen?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. All right, here we go. We're getting into our new lesson. Let me pull up the PowerPoint. Let's get a little bit of review in, and then, oops, let me get the right screen up. All right, guys, here we go. Here I've got 5, 6 divided by 1, 6. Well, if I were to draw a picture of this, how much would I begin with? Am I beginning with a whole? No, I don't have a whole. I only have 5/6 of a whole. So 5 pieces out of a whole, 6 pieces that I'm dealing with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I want to know, okay, how many six can I divide that 5/6 into? Well, there's 1, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5/6 divided by 1/6 is equivalent to 5 pieces there. What about this one? Again, am I starting out with a whole? No, I only have 4/5 of a whole. I'm taking that 4/5 and I'm dividing it into, okay, how many sets of 2/5 can I get out of 4/5? Well, here's one set of 2/5, and there's another set of 2/5 that I can get out of 4/5. So I have 2 sets. And then what about 6/8 divided by 4? Again, I'm beginning with 6 out of 8. I don't have a whole I'm dealing with. How many fourths can I get out of there? Well, right now my picture, it's divided into eighths, not fourths. But notice, we can break that into fourths, can't we? So let me ask you this. 6/8 is equivalent to what as a denominator of 4? 3/4. So 6/8 and 3/4 are equivalent. Could I have said 3/4 divided by a 4? Okay, how many fourths can I get out of 3/4? I can get 3 pieces. All right, let's go ahead and keep moving. Here we go. Y'all ready for this? Yell it out when you got the answer.
27. 0. 5.
Gotta beat the system.
56. 7.
0.
0.
8.
8.
24.
24. Yeah.
20.
20. 11.
1.
1.
14.
14.
44.
4.
12.
12.
10.
10.
6.
6.
20.
20. 8.
1.
40.
All right, good job. All right, we're getting into lesson 122 today. We're talking about estimating our decimals, still multiplying though. But before we do that, Selma,
I did 5 through 21
good for
already.
you are ahead then. Here's what I want to review with you then. I want to review the different forms of how to write that out, because that can be a little bit tricky. Some of them or whatever. So, but good. You already got ahead. I love it. Standard form, fraction form, and expanded form. Let's take a look at what standard form is first. Oops. Here we go. I have the number 13.6. This is how we usually see our numbers and our decimals on a piece of paper. That's plain form, 13.6 standard form. Well, what about fraction form? Fraction form is just going to be putting that decimal as a fraction. Keep the whole number. So now fraction form with a decimal including the whole number is going to be a mixed number. So 13 and 6/10. What about expanded form? I don't know if y'all remember, because I think we went over this maybe way back in August, talking about the different types of forms to write out numbers. Well, expanded form, we're going to have to take each individual place value, and we're going to have to give the actual place value. Okay, so first thing, take a look at that number 1 there. What place value is the number 1 in, Jaden?
The 10th.
Okay, it's in the tens value. So the 1 is worth 10 because there's only 1 of them. Now, the number 3, that's in the ones place. But how many ones do I have in the ones place? I have 3 ones in the ones place. And then what do I have in the decimal place? I just have a number in the tenths place. But how many tenths do I have in the tenths place? I have 6/10. So this is expanded form. Let's do another one. I've got 825.41. You write it on your piece of paper in fraction form. Go. Got a pencil or got a pen? Pencil preferably. You got a piece of paper right there. You write it down. What is this fraction form? I give you about 5 more seconds, and then I'm going to get Solomon to give us the answer. All right, Solomon, what you got?
825 and 41 over 100.
Very good. 825 and 41 hundredths. Now, let's talk about expanded form. We have to take each place value and write the numerical value of each one. Okay, so let's start with the 8. What place value is the 8 in? Well, it's in the hundredths place. So therefore, I'm going to have 800. I'm going to write it up here before I give the actual answer. Plus, all right, what's the next number? I've got a 2 right there. Tillman, what place value is the 2 in?
Tens.
It's in the tens place. But Tillman, how many tens do I have? How many tens is right there?
2.
So how many tens would I have? I would have 2 tens. Well, 2 times 10, that's 20. So I have 20 tens. And then the ones place is next. I have 1 10, or excuse me, one set of 5s. And then I've got 4 tenths. And then I've got, I go all the way out to the hundredths place. So I have 1 hundredths. So therefore, and then I wrote it in fraction form, but they're having to do it in decimal form. Okay, so notice right here in my expanded form. Solomon, what is 800 plus 20 plus 5?
825.
Oh, there we go. There's my original whole number. Logan, what is 0.4 plus 0.01?
0.41.
There we go. There's my decimal. So, when I write it in expanded form, if I were to add up all of those numbers together, I better get my original number. Okay, and that's how you can check as well. Is my expanded form correct? 6,070.321. Go ahead and do the fraction form on your piece of paper. And then I'm going to pull it up and check it. Here we go. Check your answer. How many of you got it right? Give me a thumbs up. Awesome. Okay, now expanded form. I'm going to see who can get this one correct. There you go. Give the thumbs up on your screen. Thank you, Logan. Ooh, make sure you get every value. All right, Javen's done. Cariel's done. Logan's done. Give you about 10 more seconds. All right, let's check it. So the first one you start at is the 6, which is in the thousands place. So you should have 6,000 plus, okay, we got, but that's a 0 in the hundreds place. Do I need to account for the hundreds place? Well, you can put the plus 0 right there, that's fine. Or if you didn't put the 0 there, anything plus 0 is going to be itself. All right, so then we bump over to the tens place. How many tens do I have? Well, I have 7 tens, which is 70. Again, nothing in the ones place. I have 0 ones right there. I've got 0.3. I've got 3 tenths. I've got 2 hundredths. And I've got 100. How many of you got the expanded form correct? How many maybe just missed 1 or 2 parts there? Okay. Any questions on expanded form? Is it making a little bit more sense now of how to do your values? Okay, good. Yes, make sure when you do expanded form, make sure you put the actual value of what number are we talking about? This is the number we're talking about. So that's the number that needs to be put in expanded form. Don't just say, oh, that's 1,000, right? Plus 70, because 6 is in the thousands place, right? Well, it is, but 6 tells you that we have 6,000, not 1,000. All right, let's keep going. 13.6. Now we've got what's called expanded form with multiplication. Okay, here's what we're doing now. We're still looking at each individual number. We're looking to see, okay, what place value is it in? And we're multiplying by the place. Okay, so here, let's see this. So here we go. 1. 1 is in the tens place. So whatever value is in the tens place, I multiply it by a value of 10. Plus, okay, next is the ones place. 3 is in the ones place. So I take whatever number is in the ones place, multiply it by, okay, what place it's in the ones place. So what do you think we're going to do with the decimal? Logan, what do you think? We're adding all of these products together. How would I write 6? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
0.6 times 1.
It would be the number that's in the place value, just like we did up here. 1 was in the tens place, 3 was in the ones place, 6 is in the tenths place. We take whatever number is in that place value and we multiply it by whatever the place value is. So this is the tenths place. 0.1 is the tenths place. Okay, let's do one more. 825.41. Okay, take each individual number. Let's start with 8. So we take the number in that place value. What are we going to multiply 8 by, Solomon?
100.
Very good. It's in the hundreds place. Plus, let's go to the 2. 2 times, Jaden, what are we going to multiply 2 by?
10.
10's place. What about 5, Carrie-O? What was that?
5 times 1.
5 times 1, because 5 is in the ones place. What about 4? Logan, what do you think we're going to multiply 4 by?
4 times 0.1.
Yes,
Oh, wow.
0.1, because 4 is in the tens place, which means the last one is we multiply the number 1, which is in the hundreds place, times 0.01. All right, let's keep going. 7.7 times 1.5. Let's round these decimals, find the estimated value, and then find the actual value. So 7.7, Tillman, what does that round to? 7.7. What's the closest whole number? Good. What about 1.5, Carrie-O? What does that round to?
1.
Remember, if it's
Yeah.
at the halfway mark, it goes up. So it would be 2. So 8 times 2. 7.8 rounds to 8. Or excuse me, 7.7 rounds to 8. 1.5 rounds to 2. So Solomon, what's my estimated answer here?
16.
16 is the answer. Let's find the actual answer. It should be somewhere around 16. Here we go. 38, carry my 0. 1 times 7 and 1 times 7. Here is my final answer. 11.55. Whoa. That's not really close to 16. Someone tell me, why isn't it closer to 16? Why is 11.55? I mean, it's kind of, sort of, not really. Logan, why isn't it closer? What happened?
Because we rounded both of the numbers up.
Yes, exactly. 7.7 is less than 8, but we rounded everything up, so of course our estimated answer is going to be a lot bigger than what our actual answer is. Let's do one more and then we'll get going on our assignment for today. 8.52 times 3.6. Solomon, 8.52, what does that round to? What's the closest whole number?
9.
Very good. Jaden, what about 3.6? There we go. 3.6 rounds to 4. 8.52 rounds to 9. So my estimated answer is 36. Let's find the actual answer. Here we go. Carry my 0. 15, 24, 25, 10, 30.672. Okay. Still, we're kind of close, but not really. Remember, this estimated value right here is just what I said. It's an estimated value. It's not the actual answer. Kind of, sort of close, but we need to learn how to estimate. Because guess what? If you're out in the store, if you're out shopping for, I don't know, let's say you're getting apples. No, let's do something a little bit more expensive. Let's say you're buying stuff for a birthday party and you need to buy 10 packs of balloons and they're 95 cents a piece. Okay, you can get 10 packs of balloons and they're 95 cents a piece. Or let's say you need 15 packs of balloons. Let's do a different answer. You need 15 packs of balloons. Each pack of balloon is 95 cents. Are you going to try to calculate in your head, oh, what's 95 times 15? Oh, what are you going to do to that 95 cents?
Round it up to
Yes. Jaden, what are you going to round it up to?
Probably $1.
Probably $1. Okay, if I need 15 packs of balloons and they're about $1 a piece, about how much money do I need to bring to the store?
$1.20.
Ooh. If each pack is about $1 and you need to
Oh,
buy
wait.
15,
Mhm.
Cariel,
$15.
I need to bring about $15 to the store. Now, Solomon, are you going to use up $15 though? All of it?
Mhm.
You're going to use up. It's going to be $15 exactly.
If they're each $1, yeah.
But they're not each $1. They're each 95 cents. We just rounded it up to $1 to kind of give in our minds, oh, we need to bring about 15. Okay. Are you going to be spending more than $15 or less than $15?
Less.
You'll be spending less than $15. But do you see how when we know how to round values, that can help make our life a lot easier. Now I know we have cell phones and we can pull out our phone and say, okay, what's 95 cents times 15? And you can find the exact value. But it's good to know in your head too. Oh, I can just round that up. Page 305. Here we go. Let's start on numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4. Here we go. Hey, y'all want to bump out our assignment right now together? Let's do it. Here we go.
You
Starting
mean
on
like do the whole thing?
1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Number 1, we are writing, here's the lucky number, 5.297. And we've got to write it in 4 different ways. The first way is fraction form. So go ahead. Logan, what is this number in fraction form?
5 and 297 over 1,000.
You got it.
And I already did 1, 2, 3, and 4.
What? When did you do that? All right, write it in
What is this?
your form. All right, we didn't go over this form. So first thing is 5. Just like Logan just said, number 1 up here, 5 and 297 thousandths. We need to write out the word and. 5 and 200. So just say it out loud in your head, whatever works. 297. So 97. Make sure you have that dash in there. 297. What, Solomon? What needs to go on the end?
97 thousandths.
Thousandths. Very good. Technically, you don't need this and right here. You could just say 5 and 297 thousandths. But if you put it in there, that's okay with me too. 297 thousandths. 297 thousandths. Yes.
The words don't fit in my box.
It doesn't fit in your box. You may have to write just a little bit smaller. But that's going to be the longest one to do. All right, let's do expanded form. Okay, expanded form and expanded form with multiplication. Those are different. So let's keep those separate in our mind. Expanded form is I'm taking each number in each place value and writing the actual place value. Okay, so let's start with 5. That's in the ones place. So how many 5s do I have? Or excuse me, how many 1s do I have? I have 5 1s. Plus, okay, here's the next number. 2 is in the tenths place. So I have how many tenths? I have 2 tenths. What about the 9, Jaden? What place value is the 9 in?
0.09.
Excellent. It's in the hundredths place. And it tells me I have 9 hundredths. What about the last one, Logan? Logan, what you got for number 7? What about 7?
0.007.
Yes, because 7 is in the thousandths place value. So how many thousandths do I have? I have 7 thousandths. Last one, expanded form with multiplication. now, excuse me, I'm taking each number again, but I am now multiplying it by what place value am I in? Well, 5, I'm in the ones place value, so 5 times 1 plus, Solomon, what about 2? What place value is the 2 in?
2 times 10?
Not 10, it's in
Oh,
the
wait, 2 times 0.10. 0.10.
0.1. There you go, 0.1, because 0.1 is the 10th. Plus, Tillman, what about the 9? What am I going to multiply the 9 by?
Zero 0.01.
Excellent, because the 9 is in the hundredths place value. And then lastly, 7 times the thousandths place value. There we go. All right, let's move on to number 5. I've got 2.8 times 4.1. I am estimating the product and then I'm solving it. Solomon, 2.8, what does that round to?
Rounds to 3.
Mm-hmm. And 4.1, Carriel, what does that round to? 4. There we go. So my estimated answer is 12. Let's find the actual answer. Multiply 2.8 times 4.1 with me. 1 times 8 is 8. 1 times 2 is 2. Carry my 0. 4 times 8, that's 32. Carry my 3. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 plus 3 is 11. My actual answer is 11.48. Is that pretty close to my estimated? Oh yeah, it's a lot closer than what we've been getting to. Logan?
How did you get to 0? Can you
The 0 right here.
Yes.
Remember, when we go to our second level down here, we've got to account for that place value right there, because now we're multiplying our second number up here times the top.
Doesn't that also count as an X?
Oh, yes, yes, yes. You can write a 0 right there, or you can write it as an X. How many of you write an X right there? That works too. All right.
That's either way.
Either way, that works for me. Let's do number 9. 7.18 times 2.9. All right, you go ahead and do that. Round it and then multiply it. So find your estimated answer, find the estimated product.
Miss Fuller,
Yes.
I have the answer.
All right, Solomon, what did you round 7.18 to? What's the closest whole number?
I rounded it to 7.
Good. What about
I kept it at 7.
2.9?
I changed it to a 3.
That would be the correct answer. 2.9 is closest to the whole number 3. So your estimated answer should be 21. Anybody else find the actual answer? Still working. All right, I'm going to work it out too. And let's check her answer. Christine. All right. Here we go. Is this what y'all got for your actual answer? 20.822?
I haven't finished yet.
Oh, these do take a little bit longer. All right, go ahead and finish that one. And then,
Mrs. Fuller,
yes.
I don't understand how you got that.
Okay, the actual answer or the estimated answer?
The actual answer.
The actual answer. Okay. Here we go. You've got 7.18 times 2.9, right? Remember, when we're multiplying decimals, the first thing to do is don't worry about the decimals. We'll figure that out at the very end. So just multiply these two numbers like you were multiplying 718 times 29. Okay? So 9 times 8 is 72. 9 times 1 plus 7 is what, Carrie? 9 times 1 is what, Carrie?
9.
9 plus 7.
60.
16. Carry my 1. What's 9 times 7? Ooh, we gotta review our facts a little bit. 9 times 7. What's 9 times 6?
3.
There you go. 63 plus 1.
64.
64. Okay. Now, my place value, let's do the second number. 2 times 8.
16.
16. Carry my 1. 2 times 1 plus 1.
3.
3. And then 2 times 7. What is 2 times 7?
14.
There we go. Let's add them up. 2 plus nothing is 2. 6 plus 6 is 12. Carry my 1. 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 plus 3 is
8.
6 plus 4 is 10. Carry my 1. So I get 20,822. But remember, I've got to remember my decimals. So how many places did my decimal take up in my first number? 2. And then in my second number, 1. So now I have to move my decimal over 1, 2, 3 places, 20.822. All right, we are actually going to have to end for the day. So let me, you're going to have to do just a little bit on your own, okay? It's not going to be a whole lot. I'll put the assignment on Google Classroom though, okay? It's not going to, because we did several of the problems in class together, it's not going to be all of the evens, but it's going to be several of the evens. So make sure you look at the assignments and make sure you do the right even numbers, okay? Because it's not going to be all of them. Oh, yes, ma'am. Oh, did somebody call me? Oh, I thought somebody said my name. Logan.
If we do all the evens that you gave us and we do the other ones too, would that be okay?
That would be most definitely okay. Actually, if you were to get extra work on this, and I'll check your homework, but if you were to do all 1 through 32, I will give you 5 points on your next quiz. Because the more problems you do, the more it'll get ingrained into your mind. We're going to check these problems tomorrow in class as well too, so you'll have the opportunity to make sure your answers are correct as well too, and ask any questions. And these problems, as you can tell, especially multiplying out big numbers, they do take a little bit longer too. So if you show me that you're putting in extra work because you're committed and you want to do well in math and you want to just understand it more, hey, I will reward you for that. Okay? But if you don't have time or you're like, oh, I'm getting this lesson, I am good, then that's great too. Okay, so if you do all of them, 1 through 32, I'll give you 5 extra points on your next quiz. All right, I'm gonna stop this meeting now, and then I'm gonna go put your assignment on Google Classroom so y'all can check it. And if y'all want to get going on the assignment right now, you're more than welcome to do that. Anybody else have a question? Or everybody good to go? All right, you're doing really well. Keep it up. I'll see you in the morning.